We are no strangers when it comes to HP pre-builds, but when it comes to their Omen lineup, we have not really looked at a whole lot of them, so we're excited to see what this has in store.
This is the 35L, a new pre-built line from HP that they were nice enough to send over, and we're going to take a look and see if it's one you should consider after a word from today's sponsor.
Imagine you just got done filming an awesome new video that's going to be a hit, but as you insert your SD card into the reader, you come to realize that your precious SD card with all that footage is corrupt and your footage is lost forever. Now normally, there's nothing you can do in this situation, but today's video sponsor, Wondershare Recover It, saves you from data and file loss in scenarios just like this. Wondershare's Recover comes in handy in all kinds of really bad scenarios. With its all-in-one data recovery, Wondershare Recover It supports over 2,000 storage devices and 1,000 file formats. Of those storage devices, the latest version of Recover It supports upgraded storage recovery from external devices, as well as a new optimized user experience, allowing Recover It to save you from system crashes, formatting issues, file corruptions quickly and easily. Its enhanced photo and video recovery can help you recover lost photos, videos, and get you files back that you thought were gone for forever. And it brings these files back in their complete original format too. For us here at Toasty Bros, this software has been a game changer, especially when we accidentally delete files we're not supposed to delete, or we have an SD card go corrupt. Recover is super simple and easy to download now. Just give it a download, select the drive you want to recover from, and then Wondershare's Recover It software will show you all the files you can safely recover. Choose which ones you want to recover, hit the recover button, and then the software will work its magic. And just like that, you have your lost files back. You can download and try Recover It today by using our links in the description down below. So big thanks to Wondershare Recover It for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
Let's get this HP on the road.
Yeah, shout out to HP. They sent this over. They are not sponsoring this video, and this is also a loaner sample for us to take a look at. Mainly, we were like shopping around at Best Buy a few videos ago. We noticed that there was a new design pre-build that HP offered, and it was this one, the 35L. Our rep sent this over to us to take a look at, and I'll be honest, we have no idea the spec configuration we got, so this is going to be an adventure along with you guys. Once we figure out the spec configuration, we'll be able to tell you the price point and all that sort of stuff and determine whether it's worth buying.
Yeah, that's one thing we can definitely tell you about HP is they're no strangers to offering a really, really wide spec range. So yeah, this could literally be anything. But they often do like doing the liter form. So this is a 35 liter case.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's ATX.
This is really, dude, it's like heavy too. I mean, I think it's hot swappable.
Oh,
so
is this like
just
mechanical?
comes with it?
I mean, I'm gonna assume this. We'll clarify, but this is like good peripherals.
These are like really good. This is it's a USB-C
demo unit.
It's a demo unit. Yeah, we'll have to make sure because this might be like, I would think these are add-ons.
I'm assuming because again, HP owns HyperX, which they could definitely sell this stuff on their website. You could get it shipped with your computer. I don't know if this actually comes with it. Maybe one of their more expensive computers, which I do think this one is one of their more expensive computers. So maybe it comes with that. We'll verify that with our HP rep and put it down here. But high-end peripherals in the box. There you go.
If it does come with this is very cool because, I mean, these are nice peripherals.
How can we get this out? Wait.
Just turn it over.
I don't know.
Go for it.
We think?
The worst that could happen.
Hurry, move. Hey, there we go. The reason I said high-end build is I had a feeling, the rep said he thought it was an RTX 4080 Super build.
This is a 3-lane card. That's
Yeah, so he thought it was a 4080 Super build, so it is a high-end computer. So we're gonna take a look at the highest-end version of this computer for sure, and we'll do some price searching to see what price this one comes in at.
Okay, so we got a pretty nice looking case. This actually, is this ATX or is it micro?
I think it's supposed to be micro. I remember them saying it's micro.
Okay, so 35L, micro ATX case, 4 sticks of RAM, Kingston Fury. We got looks like a 240mm HP Omen branded AIO with some RGB fans. It has to be at least a 4080. It could even be a 4090.
That is a big GPU. But something about the fitment of this build is actually quite satisfying.
Really good.
It looks really nice. The biggest thing and the always biggest question mark when it comes to these pre-builds from HP and Dell and stuff is proprietary hardware. And it looks like power supply wise, oh, this one's crazy. It's a 1,000-watt modular power supply. Probably just like a rebranded one from some major unit, I would guess.
Yeah, the rounded corners is kind of familiar. Yeah, I don't know, but it looks like we got an NVMe underneath a really fat heatsink there, and I don't see anything proprietary. I'm trying to check the front panel. Okay, the front panel, no, it's multiple connectors. Okay. USB standard, our 24-pin. I see we do have a WLAN card, so or a WAN card, so we're gonna have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Fan headers. USB 3 is angled but normal. This is like that little NZXT hump.
Yeah, it's not bad. Only thing I don't like, and I know this is configuring on their website. A hard drive. Can I even? I think it's probably.
Is it hot swap? Oh, it is.
No, it's not. It is now unplugged. I saw that. But you know what? That's probably the way it's meant to be. And now I got to put that back in there.
We got to open the back anyways, right?
This is a 2 terabyte hard drive. I'm gonna say 2 terabytes. Yeah.
I like this though. Cable management's
that's a hub.
yeah, cable management's it's decent. You know, it's not like the best I've seen, but it's not bad. This is cool. We got an actual RGB hub with fan headers. Tell me this isn't just a V-True hub just without the shell.
It does look like that. There's a lot of options on there, but yeah.
This is cool though. It is USB to USB 2, so that means we actually are gonna have controllable software more than likely. I think probably whatever HP includes with this board.
Yeah, I guess we have those peripherals, so we could try those out. I brought a monitor over because this is gonna be a little bit different than a normal video because again, we don't know all the specs here. We're just gonna kind of confirm that on the fly. And then we gotta look up and see what the actual price is of this desktop because it's high end. We're thinking obviously just on initial impressions, 4080 Super. I see a Ryzen 7 logo up here. One thing that's interesting and I do wanna see is HP uses a lot of the OEM only specific Ryzen CPUs, the 8000 series line of Ryzen CPUs you don't normally see. So I'm curious which one they went with for, let's say, a theoretical 4080 Super and how that will perform.
Yeah, that'll be a first here because we've looked at the 8000 series APUs only really, and I kind of hope that that's not what's in here, but
it very well could be. I know HP back in the day, they were always using the 5600G or the 5700G with everything.
Which wasn't bad, as long as the price is right. That was the big question.
Let's do the initial turn on real quick, see what she looks like. I imagine RGB explosion. Ooh, I like the color scheme.
Ooh, I like that those are 140s up front. That'll help keep the noise down a little bit.
That's always been the problem with these pre-builds too, is airflow. And they opted for glass up front, but there is a lot of ventilation on the side, so I think it looks pretty solid. The RAM is bright AF.
We already got boot. It's a really quick boot.
I'm gonna guess because it's 4.6 of memory, 64 gigs.
Oh yeah.
I'd sure hope
That'd be so weird if it was 32.
64 gigs. We'll see what the SSD and everything is. I'm curious if the person who had this last reset it. 8700G.
We saw it coming.
We saw it coming. This is HP. They're going to use APUs. So 8700G, 8-core 16-thread. Off the top of my head, and the L3 cache. Yeah, so compare the L3 cache. It is half compared to a 7700X. So we'll see how that impacts performance when paired with a high-end GPU. RAM, 64 gigs, 63.6 to be exact. The hard drive is a 2 terabyte, like I predicted. I didn't see 2 terabytes on there. I just guessed. SSD is a black Gen 4 2 terabytes. So you got that there. There's another SSD.
Is it? Oh wait, no, the hard drive's there too.
Yeah.
Oh, it has both. Wait, is that two 2 terabytes?
It's two 2 terabyte drives. This was like doing anything.
What's our hard drive?
Our hard drive is 2 terabytes. So we
there's
got
6 terabytes. What's even the point of the hard drive at this point?
I don't know, but you know what? They're just showing you, I guess, what you can get from HP's website. And are we saying 4080?
I'm gonna cross fingers that it's a 4090. Not that I care.
4080 Super.
4080 Super.
So basically one step before the 4090. So really high-end system. I guess let's look up this configuration. All right, so I think this base configuration.
Is that Best Buy?
This is Best Buy with only 32 gigs of RAM and a 2 terabyte SSD for $24.49.
Wait, we can, all right, so wow, it starts off pretty cheap. So Windows 11, 8500G.
Okay.
That's actually kind of good on HP. It only adds $90 to go to the 8700G. I'm surprised it's not like $500 more. 64 gigs of RAM. We want our 2 terabyte SSD, and we want our 2 terabyte SSD. Dude, that added a lot. Did you see
That's a lot for a storage up.
So 280 for just the first one, but then the second one was 369.
Really? I don't know why they do that. That's really weird. And then 4080 Super.
See, this one's a little different because it's only giving us the option. Like we're like missing, like there's not a 1000-watt power supply. We only have an air cooler, but let's just see what this gets to. I'm just gonna assume that we got some fancy card.
No keyboard and mouse included. So I think we can safely say that unless there's a specific listing we're missing, that maybe they have a pre-configured one like this that would come with stuff like that for like a promo or whatever.
I'm gonna say because we don't even have the third storage.
Yes.
We don't have the RGB liquid cooler. We don't have the keyboard and mouse. Safely to say it's well over $3,000.
Yeah, so most likely over $3,000 for this system. Again, Best Buy has that one for $24,000 where you can get less storage with like the same specs. So if you really don't need all the extra storage, $24.40 seems to be like the low end we're seeing here. But again, high-end system. We'll have to see how it performs to see if it's worth it. Yes.
So yeah, this was the white version, and it looks like, yeah, it's pretty much.
It's a mesh front panel.
Oh yeah, no, this is a different chassis kind of, but yeah, I mean, just to give you guys an idea, like if you, honestly, I don't think many of you at home would do this exact configuration. This one definitely makes a little more sense for the price.
But yeah, now that we've unboxed it, figured out its specs, let's play some games on it. Obviously some 4K gaming because we got a 4080 Super, see what happens there. But all in all, it's a cool new design from HP. The value, up for debate. We'll see what happens whenever we finish benchmarking. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what the low end looks like and what the high end, and maybe you'll consider one of these for a pre-built.
All right, guys, we are playing some Call of Duty Warzone and Black Ops 6, and we are stretching this thing to the limit. So we're running 4K, we're doing Ultra preset with no upscaling, and we are running max FOV. This is full screen. This is gonna be pretty crazy.
I'm curious to see what this is gonna be like. Obviously, we just kind of want to see that GPU at 99 to 100% the entire time to basically alleviate any concerns that there is a CPU bottleneck for whatever reason. I think it's gonna be fine, especially gaming at 4K, but it'd be interesting to see how this holds up. But so far, this is definitely very demanding.
It is kind of crazy to me, like, it looks really good, but I'm like, I don't know.
Is it worth the
I don't have an
performance?
yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's not like it's like just insanely better than what we normally see. Oh, who's this guy? No, who are you? All right, guys, so we're gonna try doing some upscaling, which is something that we normally always recommend, but we, now we started showing you guys without it because you guys complain. Just for performance, just for fun. We're not
See how
going
high
ultra
it is.
performance, just performance. All right, we're getting a high refresh rate now.
Honestly, yeah, DLSS at 4K is not as noticeable. The higher resolution you go, it tends to not look as, well, quote unquote bad. But realistically, if you're wanting to play competitive settings with the 4080 Super, you're probably looking at like a 1440p high refresh rate monitor for the best experience. 4K is still close to pushing it.
These dudes are not gonna like the little best ones I whip it out. Oh, an enemy, that's what I think it is.
Get into the chop up.
Oh my god, please. Holy crap.
Look at this, kill. Oh, it's a shotgun.
Shotgun?
Oh, wow. I think it's the same two guys.
Is it really? 32 would be plenty here.
Yeah, if you're configuring this thing, I would probably just go with one 2 terabyte drive, ditch the second one for the best value because they charge a lot for a second 2 terabyte drive. Yeah, you
That's
don't
an
need all
option.
4 sticks, get 32 gigs, opt for no hard drive, and yeah, save yourself quite a bit of money.
Oh my god! Oh.
Free kill.
Ugh.
We gotta kill.
Yay!
Oh, we hit those.
That feels like it should just be like a headshot, you
You
know?
would think, but it's just gonna keep working as on. Oh, there you go. Oh, we officially hit 20 gigs of RAM use. Let's freaking
I like how it
go.
just keeps slowly going up. Like, what's it doing? Oh, I thought he went this way. Oh my god, let me out, please. Ah! All right, that's enough. That's enough of that. That scared the crap out of me. I need to see this. God.
You laid it on his head. You should have.
Dude, he was after me. All right, well, that was Warzone 4K. Definitely very playable. You don't need a 4090 for 4K, guys.
Next game. All right, guys, we are now in Fortnite, and we're doing something a little freaky. We're running 4K DX12 with performance settings. A little freaky, I know, right? But we're gonna give it a go here. Let's go to Dusty Depot. I haven't been here. This is gonna be an interesting test. I mean, at 4K, obviously, we're gonna be much more GPU bound than CPU bound, but I'd be curious what the difference would be in an esports title with less L3 cache with the 8700G versus the 7700X. I'd imagine you'd probably get a little bit higher highs with the 7700X, but we'll see how this holds up. I mean, if we're at 4K and we're maintaining 200 FPS, does it really matter? We are working on configuring this system. It is a little confusing through HP how to find this exact model, but we're working on that so we can deliver a accurate price per point. But right now, yeah, it's definitely a pricey PC. We're looking at minimum at least $3,000 for this computer.
Ooh, big mistake, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we're still getting 200 FPS, so I can't really complain too much. Whoa. That was a hard lot. Whoa, the scene just changed? What?
Bro, did the climate just change?
I'm not even really blaming the computer for that. I don't know what Fortnite was doing there. It just absolutely changed climate. One thing to mention as well, and you all want Mr. Burgers. One thing to mention as well, with this Fortnite performance you're seeing right now, a season update just came out this morning, so I feel like Fortnite always breaks their game. Let's just go with this guy. You got any
Business
shields?
Joe.
Okay, no. What the bot fight? What was that? That was worse than all of them combined. They're just standing there. That was great.
Oh, he's running at
Oh,
you with
you're
the
running
shotgun.
straight at me. Oh my god. Oh, there's 4 people.
Don't worry, he's basically sitting still. Dude, have you been shot once yet?
I've not. They weren't quality kills, but there were 15 of them. So yeah, that's Fortnite running 4K. It gives you bot lobbies like this that are quite embarrassing, but we'll run some other builds and benchmarks. Again, we're going to figure out officially which configuration we have. And then from there, we'll be able to tell you guys the value of this thing. As a unit, sound, fine. Performance, good. It really just depends on if the top of the line model is actually worth it because, again, being budget bros, spending as much as they charge on storage, not great. Not a great vibe and might not be worth it for you, but if you're looking to get a PC from HP and you're already shopping and maybe you already considered this one, I mean, I wouldn't be upset if I had this PC. So let's run some other benchmarks and wrap this video up real quick.
Alright guys, the HP Omen has been benchmarked, and of course, 4K gaming, absolutely no problem for the 4080 Super and the 8700G inside of the system. And we got some interesting results in the price per point because we still cannot get this exact system at the time of filming this video configured, but we got a really close system.
We'll talk about the other benchmarks and then the configuration setup here that we figured out. But we ran Marvel Rivals 4K high settings with DLSS set to quality, got 90 to 100 FPS at 4K, pretty good FPS numbers. Wukong 4K at cinematic with DLSS FrameGen enabled, got an average of 79 FPS, a max of 87, a minimum of 34, and that 30 mark score was 21,727, which, as you can see right here, McAllister's gonna put a little scroll here of a configuration that I did on my phone of the closest configurator we can find. Ends up being a 14 cent per point score because we ended up pricing this out around $3,150. But this specific model you cannot get with the glass and a Ryzen CPU. You can't get a 1000 watt power supply with the 4080 Super. Normally they come with an 850 watt power supply. So regardless, this specific configuration you can't get. But if you want one close, you can follow this right here for a little over $3,000, and I'll be perfectly honest, not the best price performance when it comes to getting these storage upgrades and things like that. You're much better off getting the 2TB drive out of the gate. Don't get a second 2TB drive. Upgrade it yourself later if you want to save a ton of money. And go with the 850 watt power supply. Maybe just buy that configuration from Best Buy because you can get that one for $2,400 with a slightly different cooler and lesser power supply, and that's much better bang for buck. But all in all, cool to see a 35L in person. We'll probably see a budget version when we do one of our field trips here in the future. Maybe we can see one with a lesser CPU and GPU combo, and let us know if you want to see that in the comments down below. But if you want to shop on HP's website for this particular PC, you're not going to get this one in particular, but you'll get the configurator to get close. Use the link in the description down below. It's an affiliate link and it will help us out.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
This PC right here is going back to HP, but at PCBros.tech, we have tons of PCs that you can buy and you get to keep. Unlike
Yeah.
NZXT rent.
Yeah, if you buy a gaming PC, you get to keep it. We're not throwing shade at anyone in particular. Use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.